The West Nile Indian community, together with the Arua District Local Government, Carewell Foundation, Chigezi Healthcare Foundation, and other stakeholders, are holding a free breast, prostate, and cervical cancer screening medical camp that will run till the 31st of May 2024 in Aruba Parish, Arua District, to help sensitize the community about early cancer detection, early cancer treatment, and food security empowerment initiative of rabbit breeding and skilling. During the press briefing at Alaru Hotel in Arua District, Okiswa Godfrey, the resident district commissioner Arua District, has urged the general public to embrace this free breast, prostate and cervical cancer screening medical camp to ensure a healthy population that will embrace socio-economic transformation.
The diagnosis of cancer, diagnosis of HIV/AIDS, and other health-related issues. And when it comes to cancers, and it is cancer of the cervix, you know how terrible that one has been. This cancer, and we have talked about the prostate cancer. We are all in big trouble, especially the men who are even here. And then those ones will eat. So we need to pass out this message loud and clear, but also to see that you are God-given, that you are coming at the rightful time to ensure that our people get these services. You see, now we are talking about socio-economic transformation, and we are talking about PDM. This is now the catchment word, PDM and yoga, and other livelihood programs. I agree with you. How can this program succeed if we have a sick population? The program will be at the West. We really need a very, very healthy population.
Shilpa Mendoka, the executive director for Carewell Foundation, revealed that within 6 months, the stakeholders will be launching the first rabbit breeding and training center in Arua District as a way of empowering the local communities and host communities by uplifting people's livelihood.
We as Carewell Foundation have decided to partner with TFO, and within 6 months we will be launching our first rabbit breeding as well as training center in Arua District, and we hope that this will bring what we have thought of bringing, the empowerment to the local host and as well as the refugee community who's been striving here in poverty. Our first aim as a Carewell Foundation is to uplift the people's livelihood. Rabbit rearing is not just about employment or about earning money or something like that, but it is also about addressing the protein deficiency that West Nile kids are facing. Most of the West Nile kids are facing protein deficiency, and we also want to address that health condition.
Dr. Anguyo Joffrey, the executive director for Kihefo Foundation, stated that the healthy approach that the stakeholders are using is to help the people get out of poverty through rabbit breeding and skilling.
We are based on 3 pillars: disease, poverty, and ignorance. So these are really integrated. If people are poor, they are likely to be sick. So our approach has been, how do you make people, how do you get them out of poverty? We do that through enterprise development, empowering families. And one of our signature projects is Rabbit, where I am in Kabari. We have got people who earn they're those who earn 1,000 shillings a day, but now they can earn 20,000-30,000 in a day because of rabbits.
Honorable Alfred Okonzi, the LC5 chairman, Arua District, urged the private sector stakeholders to continue investing in free cancer screening medical camps in order to minimize the missed opportunities by the people. Honorable Alfred Okonzi further urged the general public to show up in big numbers to utilize these free services in order to create demand for stakeholders to provide funding.
In the private sector, to have cancer screening services readily available to the population in West Nile region and Arua in particular, this service must be readily available so that we minimize these missed opportunities in our communities where people cannot take up these services. And finally, I would like to say that making appeal to the wider community of Arua district and West Nile at large that we must improve on our health-seeking behaviors. Where the services are there, let's turn up in big numbers to take up the services in order to create demand. We must put the demand from service providers, from people with big hearts that can come to help us. And therefore, Indian communities, Oak Diagnostic Center, and then Carewell Foundation, all that I mentioned in my protocol, please, thank you so much for service above self.
The free cancer screening medical camp will run till the 31st of May 2024 in Aruba Parish, Arua District. Okumaringa Christine for West Nile Television, Nowcast.